pregnant. At first I looked for an abortion, but Minner talked me out of it.
A great-looking couple from Vegas who want to adopt a baby. Well, she wants a kid, and we don't want to screw up her figure.
Go right at him. Drop down as quick as you can and go right at him now.
You ready for a helicopter ride?
Oh, you're taking me to the desert for a long weekend?
No, it's more like the mountains. A small plane went down about an hour ago near Lambria.
Drugs?
Baby peddling. Maybe.
Huh?
Probably.
You want to lay that on me again?
Well, there were 3 women aboard and a pilot. They're all dead. The whole area is strewn with baby clothes, and yet the women aren't visibly pregnant, and they couldn't find any babies. I just talked to the DA's office, Schreiner.
Oh, I've switched him off TV a couple times.
Yeah, well, he and the department have been looking into this baby thing for a long time. He wants...
Headlines.
Sergeant Crowley?
That's right.
I'm Boswell, Sheriff's Homicide Bureau.
Roosevelt, it's Sergeant Anderson.
How do you do?
I wish my partner looked as good. The plane's a rental out of San Carlos. FAA is sending out an investigative team.
Anything on the victims?
Well, it's a pilot, 2 young girls, a 3rd woman not much older. No survivors, of course. Here are the IDs. That's the pilot, Higgins. The 2 girls.
No, they're both from the city. Student body ID cards.
From different schools.
Across town.
It's really kind of strange. Money and maternity clothes all over the place. Could be connected to that ring your department's working on.
How much money did you find?
Well, I picked up at least $2,000 so far. Mostly $100 bills.
It's Valerie.
God.
Sam. Can you talk about it, Sam?
Yeah.
There were two other girls on the plane with Valerie. Their names were Tammy Dean and Marilyn Johansson. Do you recognize them at all?
No.
You see, we think...
What?
Well, we think maybe they may have been involved in a baby selling ring.
What are you talking about? What baby selling ring?
We're not sure of anything yet. But the last time I talked to Valerie was at your anniversary party, remember? And she told me how much you both wanted a child. And she also told me about the problem.
Operation.
Yeah, she told me, Sam.
She was coming back so good.
Yeah, I know. She also, she mentioned adoption.
We were on some lists, some waiting lists. We applied.
Yeah, that can take a long time.
Wait a minute, Crowley. No. What are you saying here, huh? Look, there wasn't anything we didn't talk about.
Sam.
Sam, will you take it easy? We're just looking for possibilities. Nobody's suggesting anything.
Do you know why Valerie was on that plane?
No. She said she had the day off. She was going to go visit some friends. Drive. I want in on this with you.
No way, Sam.
No way. Look, this is my wife we're talking about.
Hey, Bill?
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Sam. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is it, Joe?
Oh, the Civil Aeronautics people upstairs in the chief's office. He wants to see you up there.
Okay, tell him I'll be up as soon as possible.
Well, he'd like to see you up there now.
Well, your hunch was right. Both of those girls had just given birth. Now, the Doran woman was
Yeah, we know about the hysterectomy. Listen, Doc, both girls have given birth how recently?
within 48 hours.
Really?
What about the pilot?
His liver was pickled. He was much more than just a social drinker, so the alcohol content isn't at all unusual in his type. But the traces of chlorohydrate are.
The pilot was drugged?
Mickey Finn.
Enough to have caused the crash?
No, I'd say so, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't expect him back for... Hold on. He just walked in. Frank, the call from Mexico on line 2.
Thanks, sweetheart. All right, Wennis, what happened?
Hold on, Frank.
How did the girls get on the plane?
I don't know. They were supposed to go out on a commercial flight.
Your handling of the Higgins thing was stupid. You're rushing to everything headlong. You're down there to exercise total control. You don't do that, we're all in the toilet. You've been there before, Doctor, and this time I'm not pulling you out.
I am in control, Frank. That's why I had to take care of Higgins the way I did. He was getting greedy and threatening. And there was a cop's wife down here looking to do business. She might have been a plant. I'm telling you, Frank, I don't want anything even smelling of cops near me ever again.
No, I'm telling you. From now on, you clear everything with me, understand? Until things ease up here, I'm running both ends of this operation.
I need another.
I could use one, too.
Hey, Sam.
Sam?
Sam, what are you doing here?
I called the bank this morning. Val, Valerie, the day before yesterday, she withdrew some money from our savings. 6,000.
6,000?
Now, look, Bill, if she was doing something about getting a baby, and the pilot was drugged, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That means that they killed my wife. Now, you gotta let me work on this case.
Sam.
Now, look, you see, this is a gasoline fill-up kit from a Mexicali airport here. Now, if they're running a baby-selling operation, it's coming out of Mexico, you see, and
Sam, listen, I don't want you interfering in this case. I spoke to Parks. I'm sorry, Sam, but look, as of this morning, you're relieved of all duties, and they want you to take 2 weeks off.
You really should take a rest, Sam.
How? How in the hell? Tell me.
Hey, wait a minute, Schreiner. Wait a minute. This distraught guy that you're talking about, the one that keeps butting in, as you put it, this is a man whose wife just got killed in one of the dirtiest businesses around. Now, I told him to lay off. I'm going to tell you the same thing, Schreiner. You lay off. You lay off my team. You lay off me. You lay off this whole case. You understand that until we get it cleaned up, okay? Stupid jerk. Eric.
He just wants to get in the papers.
Yeah, more like the comics.
You know what really boils my butt? When this jerk ran against his superiors in the primaries, I voted for him.
Well, you're weird.
What is that you're drinking?
Pumpkin shake.
I'm weird? All right, Pepper, let's get cracking on this thing. Check out the families and friends of the dead girl, see what you can come up with. Joe, Pete, cover the pilot. Background, plane rentals. Talk to San Diego. See if they got anything on illegal flights across the border, okay? Let's go.
Can I hit it up?
Oh, here, Dad.
Thanks, man.
Got a meeting upstairs, and I'm going to go to the city college and talk to the people that Valerie worked with.
Okay. Bill?
Yeah?
Sam needs you.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Hello, Sam.
Cindy?
I'm so sorry.
Cindy, do you know why she was on that plane? Did she tell you anything about it at all?
Oh, Sam. Please don't hate me. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Look, now whatever happened, I need your help. Please. Now, was she buying a baby?
Sam, she never told you.
What?
How miserable she was after the operation. She wanted to give you a child so badly.
But to buy one.
Oh, God, she was only going down there to look. Then come back and tell you about it.
She took money out of the bank.
Sam, these people don't even talk to you without seeing money up front.
Who are these people? How'd you find out about them?
I introduced her to this guy, Howard Minter.
Checkout stand. Okay, thank you very much.
Finally made it to the hangar.
Take one up.
Really?
Can you fly?
Sometimes I find.
Hi, fellas. Greetings. What kind of plane can I put you in today?
Well, I'm afraid we're gonna have to skip the plane trip. We're from the police department. We're gonna see the manager.
That's me, Ernie Hernandez. I'm the manager, pilot, mechanic, whatever you need.
Take the manager.
What do you want?
Your plane that went down in Lambia. Was it November 137 Romeo, Quebec? What can you tell us about it?
It was bad, but we're insured. What else is there to tell?
That pilot, was it Jeff Higgins? Was he a regular customer of yours?
Yeah, he rented a lot. Couldn't keep him out of the sky. You know, some guys are golf nuts. Higgins was a flyer.
How well did you know him?
I had a drink with him once. I guess he loved the sauce, you know, maybe a little too much. But he was a hell of a pilot. Hey, he's ace in the war.
All right.
The big war.
Well, did he ever give you any indications that he was into something shaky?
Not at all. Anything else?
What about flight plans? Don't you have to have those?
They're not mandatory.
Why is that?
Well, you only file them for protection. If you get lost, they come looking for you. Otherwise, this is just like renting a car. You only need to be checked out in the plane and a different license.
Howard? Howard!
I'll get it. Okay, you wait here. Look, why don't you go, okay? And I'll wait here for him.
Sam.
No, go on. Go on, will ya? Go on.
She needed the money for school. It was her last year. She was so close to getting her degree.
What about Tammy's parents, Janet?
She didn't have any. She didn't have anyone. That's probably why she got pregnant. And then she went to Mexico to have her baby. Then to sell it. And now she's dead.
Do you have any idea how she made the connection?
I don't know.
Where did she get medical care?
I don't know. She mentioned some clinic on Alamino Street.
That's a pretty long stretch.
I don't know. I don't know exactly where it was.
Do you mind if I have that picture? I mean, we looked through her effects. She didn't even have a driver's license.
She couldn't afford a car.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm with the police department. I'm Sergeant Anderson. I'd like to see the medical records of a girl who might have been a patient here recently.
Yes, certainly.
What's her name? Her last name is Dean. Tammy Dean. She was killed the day before yesterday in a plane crash with 3 other people.
Oh, yes, I read about that. I don't recognize the name. Of course, there were a few who used, aliases.
Yeah. Would this help? This is her picture.
Well, Sergeant, I'm head nurse here, and I know all of the girls, and I've never seen this one before.
How about this one, Marilyn Johansson?
Is she the other girl in the crash?
Yes.
I know I'm no help to you at all, but she's never been here either. I'm sure you've tried other clinics in the area.
A couple so far.
I don't know what to say, except that if I get some information from some of the girls or friends of mine at the other clinics, I'll certainly let you know.
Oh.
I will. May I have your card?
Yes, of course. That'll be a big help.
It's no trouble, believe me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jeannie?
Hello. You Miss Lewis?
Yes?
I'm Bill Crowley with the police department. I'm a friend of Sam Doran's. I'd like to talk to you about Valerie. You mind?
All right.
Can I sit down?
Yes.
You see, we're investigating Valerie's death. I thought maybe...
Look, I already told Sam everything I know.
When did you talk to Sam?
Just a while ago.
Where? Here? Was he here?
Yes.
Where's he now?
I took him to see the man who arranged the plane flight for Valerie.
And what happened?
Wasn't there.
Where's Sam now?
Waiting for him. I told him I didn't think it was a
What's
good
the
idea.
address?
1400 Bundine Circle.
50 to 52 requesting black and white assistance, 1400 Bundine Circle.
You got two choices, Minter. Okay, either you take me to the head peddler or you can take your last breath. Look, I said it! Now you gonna take me to your scum friends? I don't know what you're talking about. Like I'm gonna kill the cop. I'm the cop. Now what is it gonna be? You got a car? It's out back. Let's move it!
Hey, guys. I'm Sergeant Crowley. Look, here's what's happening. We may have a little trouble in 328. Do me a favor, take the rear here, but if anybody comes out, hold them. Don't shoot anybody. I don't want anybody hurt.
Get it up.
Sam?
How's Sam?
He's fighting hard. Well, I'm sorry. This is Sergeant Pepper Anderson, Cindy Lewis.
It's how we met at Val's that time.
This is so crazy. Minter said he was helping people, not hurting anyone.
Cindy, how did you get involved in all this?
I'm pregnant. He's married. At first, I looked for an abortion, but Minter talked me out of it. He said he could help me and other people.
How?
He said he knew this agency that could place the baby, give me free medical care, a trip to Mexico. They'd pay all the expenses, and they'd pay me $1,200, which, like most everybody else, I can use. I mean, I know that's a crass way of putting it, but
This agency, what's it called?
Lifeline.
Lifeline?
What do you know about them?
I've heard they place the babies in good homes, couples with money, mainly here in Southern California and in Arizona, Colorado, Nevada. They'll even fly babies anywhere.
What are you doing here? Anybody see you come in?
No, listen. I need help. I gotta get out of here. I just shot a cop.
You what? Are you crazy, man? The heat's crawling all over the place because of the crash.
Look, you gotta get me out of town.
Yeah, I sure do. Come on.
You must appreciate the delicacy of the situation, Phil. We offer a very special kind of service with extremely fragile merchandise. And in the current market conditions, prices bottom out at $10,000. And that's rock bottom. When were you thinking? Excuse me, Phil.
Hernandez is on line 1. He says it's an emergency.
What is it, Ernie?
Yeah, boss, it's Minnery. He killed a cop.
Where is he now?
He's in the storeroom. He wants to get out of town. Okay. Fine.
Come on, Phil. Let's breathe some life into this situation,
Is it okay? Yeah, everything's fine.
Oh, man. I don't care where they put me.
You okay?
I can't tell you how for nearly 4 months I've hated going back to this empty apartment.
Cindy, why didn't Valerie arrange to adopt your baby?
Val and I talked about it, but we were afraid we were too close. And she thought I might want it back someday.
Think that might have happened?
I don't know.
That's how this rotten business gets started. It starts with bewildered, frightened young girls like you, pregnant girls, and can end up with lifelong victims.
I'm not a victim.
Well, maybe you're not. But what about the babies? What about all the babies who can't protect themselves? They're bought and sold, sometimes with less care than livestock. Let's face it, Cindy, the bottom line is it's no different from slavery.
Crowley, yeah. Good, put him on. Pep, come here, I want you to hear this.
Buenas noches, Sergeant Crowley. Lieutenant Garcia here. I have some of the information that you wished.
Fine. Lieutenant, listen, I put you on the speakerphone because I got Sergeant Anderson here. She's listening in. She's working on the case with us.
Fine, fine. First, you were right. Higgins had several drinks at the airport bar before the flight. There were a few people there that could have placed the drug in his drinks. Second, one man recalls that Higgins was seated at the bar with a young woman when he was approached by 2 other American girls who asked him to take them along.
You mean they just hitched a ride?
Apparently. Their plane was delayed.
And since Higgins knew them, he agreed.
Anything else?
There have been rumors about the sale of babies in this area. We will continue to investigate.
Okay, Lieutenant. Thanks very much. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you.
Nos hablamos. Hasta luego, Sergeant Crawley.
Well, looks like we're going to have to build ourselves a bridge between here and Mexicali.
Pepper. Now, picture this. A great-looking couple from Vegas who want to adopt a baby.
Us.
Us.
Okay, so I'm a showgirl from Vegas and you're?
I'm your very rich husband. Let's see. I own motels. Lots of them.
Waterbeds?
No, this is a class act.
Okay, so how do we duke ourselves in?
I'll contact Las Vegas PD, get a rundown on one of the agency's fly-by-night operations, get the background, and just try cold duke in.
What about names?
Names. I'm Tom Ralston. You're my wife, Melissa.
Melissa? No, there was one in high school. She got away with football captain. No.
What does Bernice grab you?
Bernice?
Well, when I was captain of the high school football team, Bernice used to grab
Bernice.
me.
Okay. Bernice.
Mr. Armitage's office?
Mr. Who?
Armitage.
Oh, I must have dialed the wrong number. I wanted the... What is it, Tom?
It's the Lifeline Agency, honey.
The Lifeline Agency.
Who's calling, please?
Are you sure I have the right number? I'm Mrs. Ralston, Bernice Ralston, calling from Las Vegas. And are you sure I didn't dial the wrong?
You have the right office, Miss Ralston.
Oh, it's Mrs.
Is there something that we can do for you?
Yes, we're interested in getting a baby.
I see.
Tom and I hear that you are a placement outfit, agency, right?
Mrs. Ralston, may I ask, by whom were you referred to us?
The Helping Hand people here in Vegas. They say that you help out in situations like this. Couples who are anxious to have a baby.
Yes. We're unique in that we can avoid the usual complications and delays. Of course, we would have to meet with you and Mr. Ralston.
No problem. You can send somebody here anytime you want to, and we'll be glad to talk to them.
I'm afraid it has to be the other way around. We always interview our clients here.
Tommy.
Yeah, honey?
They want us to go see them.
Oh, why is that, honey?
It's their policy, and they're not going to send a baby here.
Well, you tell them I'll fly my plane down there and pick them up myself, honey.
Honey, please.
Oh, I guess so.
Tommy says wonderful.
Good. If you can give me your phone number and address in Las Vegas, Mr. Ralston's occupation, things like that, and when it would be convenient for you to fly out and discuss the details. The head of our agency.
Mr. Armitage, I'm Tom Ralston.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Ralston.
Pleasure's mine, sir. This here is Mrs. Ralston.
A real pleasure.
Thank you.
Well, can I make you a drink?
I can go for a little straight scotch.
Well, please, make yourself comfortable.
Honey, one for me, too?
You sure, sweetheart?
Yeah, sure.
You know how you get? Better make that two. Better make hers on the rocks.
Of course. How was your flight?
Bumpy.
Well, perhaps these will help. Let's see, that's one straight.
There you go.
And one on the rocks.
You make a heck of a bartender there, Mr. Armitage.
Thank you.
Here's to the little mother.
Oh, you're so sweet to me.
Because you're so sweet to me.
Well, how come you're not sweet to me like that, partner?
You got a few things missing, buddy.
Really?
So, when do we get to see them? Where are they?
The babies? Oh, they're at a clinic some distance from here. And, of course, there are certain things that we'll have to attend to first, certain screening processes.
There weren't supposed to be any complications.
Well, I'm sure you can understand there are certain
Mr.
problems.
Armitage. How much?
Well, now, that, of course, depends upon your needs.
Well, she wants a kid, and we don't want to screw up her figure.
A boy.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be a boy. And let me tell you something. It's got to be from good stock. No runts or rannies. You know what I mean?
We're very careful.
Uh-huh. How much?
30,000. Half in advance.
Please, honey.
Well, it better be a winner.
I'm sure you'll be very pleased.
Yeah. How soon can you put it together?
I'll begin immediately. Meanwhile, I'll have you driven back to your hotel.
Well, that was short and sweet. Thanks for the drink.
My pleasure.
Listen, do the best you can, all right? I got to get back to Vegas.
Of course.
Come on, Bernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Armitage.
Bye.
Thank you.
Honey?
Oh, sorry. Wow.
They smell good for it, Rita. I want you to handle this personally, while I check them out from top to bottom. Go with them.
Thank you. There you go. Oh, here goes Red.
Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Great day for a flight, huh?
Yeah, the weather's cleared up very well.
It's like back home.
Hi.
Is that the plane we're flying in?
That's the plane.
Kind of small, isn't it, honey?
Oh, it's a first-class airplane.
Is that the regular plane you use all the time?
That's the one. Yep. Did you bring the envelope, as they say?
Yeah. It's right off the press.
Brand new, fresh, crisp $100 bills.
Very impressive.
Yeah, well, I don't mess around.
Neither do we. Miss Vaughn will go with you and make sure that your trip is both pleasant and rewarding. Have a pleasant flight.
Okay, thanks very much.
Oh, Ernie! Let's get this very good project off the ground.
Shall we go?
This is a regular plane you use, huh?
We're lucky to have Ernie on this flight. He's from Baja California and knows the area thoroughly.
Yes, but can he fly?
Ah, they're coming after all.
Who was that?
Our chief nurse and two of our expectant mothers. They'll be traveling with us.
Honey, I just have to get off my feet. Help me into the plane, will you?
What's your head, babe? What's the matter, baby?
Ryder is the head nurse from one of the clinics. She can blow this whole thing.
You get your dark glasses?
Yeah. Here,
Get up.
Oh, hi, Rita.
Hello.
Mary, Helen.
Hello,
Come on.
girls.
I want you to get on board now. You're going to have a great trip. Everything is going to be just fine. You hear? We got to take good care of them, Rita.
Of course. Oh, Mrs. Harris, this is Mr. Ralston. Girls.
I'm
do you
happy
do?
to know you,
Nice
Mr.
to know
Ralston.
you.
Was that your wife I saw just getting on the plane?
Yes, ma'am. Why?
Because no matter whichever baby she chooses, I know she's going to be very pleased. And if she's not, I'll hear from her as soon as you both get back.
Aren't you going with us?
Me? Oh, no, I'm scared to death of anything smaller than a 747.
That's too bad. It's nice meeting you.
You'll be on your way just as soon as I get this luggage on board.
Here, let me take care of that for you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Believe me, it's my pleasure, ma'am.
You have a nice trip.
These prices, it better be. It's a nice lady.
Oh, sorry I didn't get to meet her.
Me too.
Everybody comfortable?
We're all ready.
Air detection, please.
Well, I'll have to give the feds credit. They got a good set of mechanical ears.
Give me the radar room, please.
Lieutenant Garcia, about how far south is it effective?
Oh, we could track them to Panama if we have to.
Hello?
Hello? This is Lieutenant Garcia in Mexicali.
Yes, Lieutenant, this is Radar in San Diego. We expect the transfer in about 20 minutes.
What do you have on our surveillance aircraft?
If they're heading south, we'll give them to you as soon as they get south of the border.
Right. Well, we can expect a transfer to San Diego Center in about 20 minutes.
Muy bien.
And it won't be long now, gentlemen. Radar shows him southbound. LAX Center will transfer them to us just west of San Clemente. And then we will know this place where they sell babies.
Oh, hey. Hey, well, this is nice.
Oh, it's good to be back on the ground.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, yeah.
Are you, honey? How's that flat little tummy? Not
Well,
queasy?
we're lucky, you know, we had such a smooth flight. Sometimes coming over the hills, it's really very bumpy.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it was pretty bumpy then. But I'm all right.
I'll show you your accommodations.
Miss Vaughn.
Yes.
May I speak to you for just a moment, please?
Of course.
Please, forgive me.
Why don't you folks wait for me inside?
We'll do that.
Yes, ma'am.
I think Alice would top 8.5 on the breathalyzer.
She must know the pilot.
Only way to fly. Hello.
How are you?
Radar reports the plane has landed at these coordinates, in this vicinity. That's about a 20-mile area.
Well, that sure narrows it down.
My pilot and I know it very well. We will find it.
He sure takes his time.
He's a very busy man.
Well, so is Tom.
Honey,
and
if the man is busy, the man is busy. So cool.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm Dr. Wyness, chief of the medical staff here.
Doctor, this is Mr.
Dr.
Ralston.
Wyness, I'm Tom Ralston.
It's a pleasure. I hope your accommodations are comfortable.
They're fine. This here is Mrs. Ralston.
Pleasure.
Bernice. My name is Bernice.
As I explained, they're interested in getting a very special baby.
Well, the best way to select one is with your heart.
Well, what do you say, Bernie? You get the pick of the litter.
Well, honey, my heart just doesn't see anything I like. They all kind of look like prunes.
Huh? What do you say, Doc? Is this it?
Well, it takes about 2 weeks for him to fill out and have that beautiful look that we're all so used to.
But 2 of our girls are due tonight, or tomorrow.
Good. We'll see how well they do.
But you must understand, Mrs. Ralston, all newborns look pretty much alike.
Well, you must understand, Miss Vaughn. My wife just doesn't want any of these. So we'll wait around for the right little fellow, okay?
That's right. What could we do around here? I feel like a burrito, honey. Or are there some sights we could see?
What is there to see, Doc?
Well, perhaps you'd like to see our beach. It's lovely.
Could we, honey?
Yeah, you can go walk on the beach.
Alice, would you?
Yes. Let me show you the way. Please follow me.
Thanks, Doc.
See you later.
Okay, hotshot. Now that we got rid of the nursey, you want to tell me what all that eyeballing was about between you and the doctor?
Yeah, I'll tell you. The doctor and I know each other. He hasn't placed me yet, but he's working on it. Big surprise. He's a wholesale butcher who got his license yanked about 6 years ago. Had an abortion clinic in the valley, and quite a few of his patients died.
And you helped nail it.
Small world, huh?
I hope it's small enough for Pete and Joe to find us.
Mr. Ralston, Mrs. Ralston.
Yeah.
The doctor wanted me to tell you.
Oh, one of the girls is having the baby?
No, not yet. We gotta let nature take its time. But he was worried about you being bored, you know, and he didn't want that to happen, seeing how important you are. He thought maybe you and the missus would like to go out on a boat and see the bay.
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
All right, let's.
Okay, follow me.
Darling.
It's beautiful out here, isn't it?
Yeah, just like in movies. Ah, the wind, the sky, the spray ruining my hair again.
The sharks?
What?
These waters are full of sharks.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
He smiles like one.
I'm just glad Dr. Frankenstein didn't recognize you.
Maybe I'm not that memorable.
I'd be very embarrassed to have you think that, Sergeant Anderson. You're most memorable. Even after these many years, 6, isn't it? 6 very long years. But that's unpleasant reminiscence. Unfortunately, you've intruded into my exile. Prosperous, but sometimes lonely exile. Now, I'd appreciate it if you'd turn around. Now, turn around. Walk. Don't stop.
Go right at him. Drop down as quick as you can and go right at him, man.
Hold it! Hold it!
What's over that line, Pep?
Uno se cayó al agua.
Looks all right now.
Hey, Pep, hang on! Should be kind of pretty here. Sam, I didn't tell you. We found Miller's body washed up on a beach. Listen, I know it's no consolation to you, but we got an airtight case against the rest of these guys. For sure.
Bill, you and Pepper. At least it'll happen that much less.
So.
Thanks.
It's a hell of a problem.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
Have you made a decision yet?
No. He made it for me. He kicked for the first time today.
Yeah, one shot in the back of the head. It ain't pretty. Look like whoever did it used a 45.
They'll assign a new parole officer right away to Hunter's parolees. I'll get you into the group.
I go in as a parolee, right?
What happened to the guy I was supposed to report to?
Hunter got his head blown off. What's going on?
Oh, that's what we want to know.
We were seen in the park. The cop.
What did you tell him?
Anything else? One bottle of your best bourbon. Okay. Thank you. I'll put it on your account.
Thank you.
what?
What?
I'll take these. I'm getting thirsty.
I wonder whatever inspired that.
If we get him tonight, I'll spring for a bottle of Chablis.
How about the pretzels?
You would, wouldn't you?
Twelve Y 1 to 12 Y 50.
Go ahead, 51.
We just received a 211 in progress a couple of blocks away. It looks good. You want us to roll on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, there goes our backup. I hope it's not a decoy.
That'll be $3.87.
$3.87 pennies here.
Thank you.
Come to the register. Don't move, lady.
Oh, dear.
Come to the register. Please. We got a hostage,
I'll get other scripts to the car.
Larry Bonnell was driving.
Who?
Larry Bonnell, that Marina Fur heist, he got 1 to 5.
He must have made parole. They must have an address on it.
Yeah.
It's getting rough. Real bad. You know,
Sorry, I'm late.
I've been to about, 15, 20 places. Nobody wants to hire me.
Why do you think they won't hire you, Mickey?
Because I'm a Chicano.
Well, why don't you try being black, Mickey? I mean, life is so much easier.
You have to find work, Mickey. What about the job I had you set up for?
What job?
At the tire repair shop.
I went to that place. There wasn't one Chicano there. Not one.
Look, when I spend time setting up a job for you, you better give it a try. Now, you get down there first thing tomorrow. Anyone have any problems I don't know about? What about you, Tony? This is your third session with the group. You haven't said a word yet. Parole, Matt Hunter.
Yeah, Matt, this is Bill Crowley. We met a couple of times.
Sure, the one with the pretty blonde partner.
Yeah, good memory. Listen, I just called the department. They told me that Larry Bonnell was one of your parolees.
Yeah, why?
I got a make on him in an armed robbery. I need his address.
I'd like to come along.
Okay. Listen, well, I'll pick you up at Olympia and 3rd in 10 minutes.
Make it 15.
All right, you got it.
I know this is going to burn your butts, but I have to cut the session short.
Oh, too bad.
See you all here next week. And Mickey, you call in tomorrow after you talk to Mr. McCarthy, the manager at the tire repair shop.
Sure, I can do that.
Take these.
All right, what is it now, Maxine?
Look, Matt, I just wish they'd pay me every week instead of twice a month at work.
Are you eating regular?
Well, 1.5 squares a day.
Yeah. Here's a couple of bucks on
No, Matt. I can't take any money from you.
You can give it back to me when you get paid.
Yeah, as soon as I get my paycheck, every penny.
Don't worry about it. Here. Just don't put yourself in a bind. Huh?
You're a good dude, Matt. Thanks.
771 KYN, the license plate. Here comes Crowley.
Looked like somebody wanted him wasted.
Yes, it was a parole violator who set up a vendetta.
So, Mad Hunter?
Yeah, one shot in the back of the head.
Damn.
Looks like a professional job, and there's not much left. It ain't pretty. Looks like whoever did it used a 45.
This have any connection with the stakeout at the liquor store?
We don't know, Pete. I made the driver, Larry Bonnell, one of Hunter's parolees. Hunter was supposed to meet us to pick him up.
Now we know why he didn't show. Pete, listen, I got Bonnell's address here. I got it from records. He's not there. Set up for surveillance, okay? You guys better watch yourselves. One of Bonnell's buddies ain't shy about using a shotgun. He wiped out a case of booze right near it.
Really? All the time I thought you guys were partying without us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to check what brand Hunter smoked.
Dinner is served.
Well, Hunter had been with the department for 20 years with a constant caseload of between 40 and 50 parolees.
We think we're overworked, huh?
Well, I tell you something, with this list, that's what we're gonna do, is overwork.
What's the crab on white?
I do. I don't believe this list. This is like a who's who in crime. There's over 1,000 names here. Gotta be.
The computer ought to be able to eliminate a lot of them.
Yeah, I sent down a copy an hour ago. We should be getting a revised list at any time. I'll tell you what, though. The computer isn't going to be able to help us with his current cases. That's where you come in. They'll assign a new parole officer right away to Hunter's parolees. I'll get you into the group.
I go in as a parolee, right?
Yeah, I'll get intelligence to work up a package. You know, new name, background, the whole shtick. Crowley. Yeah, right away. Bonnell and 2 guys just went up to his apartment. Let's go.
Hey, Louis.
Yeah, babe.
We ought to hit these guys tonight, huh? Not me. Why not? Not after that foul up the other night. And that's the point, big boy. They won't be expecting us. We walked into the setup because they were expecting us.
Sounds like there's at least 3 of them in there. Think you have to kick a nut in one? Oh, cup of coffee if you do it.
Hey, take it easy.
You're lucky I don't blow your brains out.
Take it easy.
See if you can find that 45.
Hey.
Here's the search warrant.
Hey, you guys, wait a second. I need an Italian painter beginning with S. Write 5 letters.
Hello.
You got that?
My name is Eric Jorgensen. I'm your new parole officer. Listen, I would like to clear something up before we get started here. Matt Hunter was a very close personal friend of mine. Now, I don't expect you to accept me right away or to give me your confidence. I know I'm going to have to earn that. Okay? Good. What I'd like to do now is if we could all go around in a circle and introduce ourselves, I could maybe put a face with a name here. Why don't we start with you?
Paul Monarch.
Paul Monarch. Good.
Harvey Gruber.
Harvey? All right.
Mickey Sanchez.
Mickey Sanchez. Shelley. Tony, right?
He's a nice guy.
Not too talkative, though.
Maxine Fuller.
Maxine. Thank you. Okay, we've got a few people that are a little late tonight, but I'd like to tell you that I may work a little differently than...
Mickey!
Hey,
what's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey, Jess.
How you been?
Good.
Good. Yeah, everything's all right?
Excuse me, I'm Claudia Mason, Mr. Hunter. I'm from out of town.
Right, I got the papers on your transfer this morning, Chloe. Listen, by the way, my name is Eric Jorgensen. It isn't Hunter, but I am your P.O.
Well, one PO is the same as another. Should I sit down?
Please do. Sit down. Jed Smith.
Right. Jed T. Smith.
JT.
What's the T? What's the T for?
Terrific.
Okay. Now, what I would like to do is to familiarize myself with what's going down with you right now. So does anybody have a problem? Does anybody not have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem.
Good.
I've been out of the joint now for about 3 months, and I ain't been able to, adjust.
Well, in what way, Harvey?
I ain't been able to hit it off with the broad. I ain't even met any.
Have you thought of joining a social club? Bowling league?
Look at me. I mean, if you were abroad, would you go out with me?
Why don't you find yourself a pro?
Yeah, Mr. Jorgensen, could you set me up with a pro?
Prostitution is against the law, Harvey. I couldn't do that.
But you're my P.O. You're supposed to help me work out my problems.
Look, I've got to fill out a monthly report. Now, how would that look on the monthly report? I pimp for Harvey Gruber?
You want some?
Why you want to buy me coffee?
I'm new in town. I don't know anybody.
Cream and sugar. Where you new in town from?
Medford, Oregon. What happened to the guy I was supposed to report to? Hunter.
Got his head blown off.
Well, I guess with a PO, a lot of guys have reasons.
No, not with Hunter. He was a good dude and straight. I mean, he helped his people. And if I thought any of these guys had anything to do with it, wow, I'd go to the cops. Never thought I'd say that.
You think it's possible any of them did it?
A week or so ago, he told me that somebody around here was into something, but he never told me who it was. Hey, what are you writing, a paper?
I wouldn't mind finding out who to stay away from. But the trouble is the last thing I need. What I need is a room. You know of any?
Hey, look, where I live, they got, a few rooms. I'll give you the address. You go over, you look, you like it, you get one.
Break's over. Come on.
Thanks for the coffee.
Unless that's your limit, I'll buy you another one after the session's over.
So how long have you been out now?
About 7 months. Hey, why don't we get married or something?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I hate to tell you this, but you can't afford me.
How do you know?
Can you?
I can't say anything right now, but Hunter was a very thorough man, and he worked very hard at keeping me straight, you see. Well, he found out something that, no, it doesn't matter.
Well, I've had a long day. I got in at 6:30 this morning. Still have to get settled. I got a room at the boarding house where Maxine stays.
Oh, that's a shame. You could have stayed at my place.
Call me at Maxine's when you think you can afford me. And sometimes I'd get to meet Matt's parolees. There were times I'd have to get a meal on the table and any time during the night for the kind of person you wouldn't expect to find in this house. But I didn't mind. They were Matt's people, and they were always welcome.
Did your dad ever talk to you about his job?
Times. But I'm not around much. Since I got back from Nam, I've been stationed at Pendleton. I only get up once every 2 weeks or so.
Had you seen him recently?
Last weekend.
Did he mention any of his people then?
No, I only saw him. I guess it was at dinner on Sunday. Other than that, he was away working.
Even on the weekend?
Matt was deeply personally involved in his work. He used to say parole was like emptying the ocean with a spoon. But oh, what a spoonful. Well, is there anything you can think of that might help us? Yeah. About 2 days before he was, Matt was very concerned that one of his people was into something. But he felt sure he could prevent him from becoming more deeply involved. But he didn't say who? No, I'm sure I'd remember if he had.
But it was a him. You're sure he said he could prevent him from becoming more deeply involved?
Hello?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, he is.
I'm sure it was one of the men.
Sergeant, it's for you.
It's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe. Oh, Pepper? Okay. We'll do that right away. Thanks a lot, Joe. Yeah, that was Joe. He said the Monarch was on the move. He may be headed over to your apartment, so maybe you better get back there, huh?
Thank you. He'll explain.
Hey, Paul, what kept you? We've been waiting here for 2 hours.
Well, that's tough. I figured I'd pick this stuff up out of town. Here, give me a hand with this big one.
Forget it. I got a bad back.
Oh, thanks a lot. There, look out. Anyway, I figure that if we ever have to leave in a hurry or something and leave some of this stuff behind, it'll be harder to trace. That, guys, is the drill to the concrete quarter. Hey, you got the pictures. Good. Good. Better than good. That's fantastic. Looks like a nice place to spend the weekend, huh?
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Read me a worry.
What about?
Well, you know, Hunter could have said something to someone before he died.
No, not a chance.
Well, how can you be sure?
Because, Red, if he had, I'd have been back in the joint by now. Yeah, that's good. I don't believe... This is what I couldn't afford, huh?
Well, I just hit town yesterday. Give me a week and I'll be living at the Plaza.
I tell you what I'll do. In 2 weeks, you could be living at
El Presidente.
In Mexico?
Uh-huh. Acapulco.
Yeah, I know where it is, but what I don't understand is how I could be living there.
Just come with me.
Tell me more.
Well, I'm onto this, thing. See, I can't tell you very much about it, but it's, big.
Is that what you meant last night when you said your PO had found out about something?
Yeah, you found out. All you have to know is that I'm on the level. You come with me to Acapulco, and you will have everything a girl could want. As a matter of fact, everything a girl could want.
It's not that. This place is terrible.
Well, then let's split.
I can't right now. I tell you what, Jorgensen called. He's coming to pick me up for an interview. But why don't you call me tonight, and maybe we can work something out, okay?
I sure hope so.
Bye, Paul.
You smell something burning?
Smells like it's coming from behind there.
What are you doing?
We're investigators working with Sergeant Crowley.
What are you doing?
My father's things from work. Gifts from parolees. Notes and papers. My mother said last night his job finally killed him, didn't it? She wanted these things. She wanted me to get rid of them.
You didn't get rid of any of his records, did you?
Yeah, I did. Why?
Well, we went through the papers at his office. Thought maybe he might have some notes. Someone around the house to help us, you know?
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. This stuff was bothering my mother.
Tony? Hi, Tony. This is Sergeant Crowley and investigators Stiles and Royster. We're going to take a little look around here, if you don't mind.
Hey, I didn't do anything. That's all
right. Don't worry. Tony, we got an anonymous
I
telephone.
get my money anyhow.
That caller said that you killed Matt Hunter.
Tell him I'm going to search him.
Bill, he's a parolee. I'm his PO. He knows what the rules are.
Against the wall.
You get him, you're going straight back to the slammer.
What, buddy?
Spread.
Hey, Bill, look what Santa Claus found. I'm quite sure it's the right caliber.
Think the gun was planted there? Huh?
He hasn't answered a single question.
No, nothing. Oh, he did say something when we were bringing him in, though. He said, I never did nothing wrong in my life except kill my business partner. And I did my time for that.
Come off it, will you? We got the gun. Look, man, I'm just trying to give you a break. Okay, buddy. As far as I'm concerned, you can ride this beef alone.
Cold beer.
Oh. tortillas,
Ocean breezes.
tacos.
Tacos.
Promise you buy me some tacos?
I promise, because we're all set. We'll leave for Acapulco, 8 o'clock Sunday.
I wish you could tell me what's going on.
Can't do it.
But listen, I don't have anything planned.
I
this-
have never pressed you. Don't press me. Besides, if anything were ever to go wrong, it's just better you don't know.
You're asking me to break parole. You know, I have a right to know what I'm getting into.
Trust me.
Well, that's double-edged. How about you trusting me?
All right, look. I am trusting you with the tickets. That's as far as I can go right now. I will pick you up on Sunday around 6. Oh, and I won't be able to see you between now and then.
Today's Thursday.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of last-minute stuff I have to do, and I'm going to be kind of tied up between Friday and Sunday. And I'd appreciate it if you just don't ask any more questions now, okay?
Okay.
Now I gotta go. Sunday.
Those popsicles, Oh, okay, thanks. How'd it go?
Well, whatever it is, it's going to take from Friday to Sunday.
Friday till Sunday.
From late Friday. Sounds to me like it could be a bank job. That's his M.O.
It's good work. Well, I know one thing for sure. He'll never get to use those tickets to Mexico.
Aside from the fact that he's a crook, he seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah, don't they all? Well, right now, he's my #1 choice for having knocked off Hunter. Oh, I got the lamp pottery back.
Yeah?
And that cigarette butt that you found in Hunter's car was not his brand.
What about Trincelli?
No motive.
Yeah, but he's
I know
the
he's
one
an
that's...
uptight guy, but there's no motive. He hates everybody, not just Hunter. You put him back out on the street.
Well, then, whoever planted the gun in his place had to know Hunter's caseload.
You keep thinking like that, one of these days you'll be able to make detective.
Oh, I'd miss you too much.
Well, I'm going to notify Division to increase surveillance on all banks over the weekend. Keep in touch, man. Watch your shit.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah?
Could you please tell me how to get to Wilmont and St. Louis?
St. Louis. Yes, St. Louis, about 2...
Get in the back. Look, if I pull the trigger, this thing goes boom. Move.
Put this over your eyes. This one goes boom, too.
Right on in, guys. Sit down here. Easy. Take off the blindfold.
Is that... Paul, is that you?
Uh-huh.
What's going on?
Well, that's what we want to know. He was seen in the park, the cop.
Crowley. Bill Crowley. I recognized him.
Yeah. Yeah, Crowley. That's what he said his name was.
Well, what were you doing with him?
I was explaining my relationship with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Parolees aren't supposed to associate with each other. Someone reported seeing us together. He wanted to know why.
What did you tell him?
I told him we had a thing going. He even suggested I was hustling.
What else?
Nothing else. I don't know anything else. I sure didn't tell him I was planning on jumping parole.
What did you find in her purse?
Their airline tickets to Mexico, Social Security card, a library card from Medford, Oregon. They used bus tickets from there to here, and the usual junk.
Well, what do you guys think?
I think she's telling the truth.
Besides, the only other thing would be to waste her, and we sure don't want a murder rap hanging over our heads.
I think that means you can relax. We had to be careful.
I guess I understand. Now what?
Now I take you back. Put on your blindfold.
What for?
Like I said, I'm careful. I'll help you.
Hell of a way to see Mexico.
That's the last address you got on it. No, I'm not sure when I'm picked up. I'll let you know. Hey, listen, are we squared away on that extra bank surveillance for whatever weekend we need it? We are. Good. Okay. Well, you were right. The one that knew me was Red Morgan. I didn't even know he was back in town. How you doing with the other one?
Nothing so far. You know, Bill, we're no closer to Hunter's killer than when we started. They didn't do it.
When you say that?
Something Morgan said. They didn't want to kill me because they didn't want a murder rap hanging over them.
Which could mean that they don't have one now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a shot right here, will you? Okay. You know, Pep, we work some tough cases where nothing added up, but this one's beginning to drive me up a wall.
If you weren't so cheap, you'd go out and get a massage.
With my luck, I'd probably get arrested. Yeah, Crowley. Thanks. How does this add up to you? Maxine Fuller just got beaten up by Tony Tuncelli. He put her in the hospital.
Dr. Mansfield. Dr. Mansfield.
How you doing, Maxine?
Not too good, Claudia.
It's not Claudia. I'm an undercover policewoman. My name is Pepper Anderson.
I already told the cops everything I know.
I know that. I came to see you. But if you don't want me to stay, I understand.
So you came to see me.
What's wrong with that?
Well, first off, you're a cop and I'm a parolee. And next, I'm black.
Well, I don't have any trouble with either of those things, so if you do, that's your problem. I came to see Maxine Fuller, a woman who helped me find a place to stay and who I thought was becoming a friend.
Dr. Norton.
That was to Claudia Mason.
I'm the same person. Name doesn't change me. I know you told the police that Tuncelli thought you'd planted the gun and called in the tip. What we are trying to find out is why he thought that. And we're really stumped about who killed Matt Hunter. And he was your friend. I didn't even know him. Sleep well.
right where you said it would be.
Listen, Mike. Connect the red, joint bypass to red, and apply it to ground.
Truck is where we planned.
Good.
I'll get the door.
Okay. That takes care of the alarm.
Hit the switch. Give it the water.
Get my right leg. Okay. This is my crinoids. Yeah, give me a push. Okay, I got it. Make it. Take it easy. Okay, I got you. Make it, Ben. I told you to go on a diet, you dummy. We're gonna get a bigger machine next time.
All right. I'll get the tools.
That's beautiful. This would have been worth the price of the job all by itself.
That's
huh?
cute. That's cute.
You like that?
I like that, yeah. Just like open surprise packages. Well, look, what do you say we open some more, huh? Come on, let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Well, Pep, at least we'll know in a couple hours when they come to pick you up how they spent the weekend.
There is a possibility he may stand me up.
No way.
Paul laid it all out. He's very deliberate. He may decide not to take a chance.
Stiles. Who? Hold the phone a minute. Bill, homicide.
Crowley. Yeah. Where? Okay, we're en route.
Security deposit box is in the main vault. Looks like they spent the whole weekend in there.
Pep, I don't think you want to look at that.
That's okay. I kind of figured.
It's Monarch and Morgan and their unidentified friend. I don't suppose there was any money or jewelry from the burglary found on them, was there?
No, sir, nothing at all.
Looked like somebody looted the looters.
Sergeant, we found these 45 shells in this empty package of cigarettes next to the car. There was nothing else except tools, chisels and drills and stuff that must belong to them.
Okay, fine. We'll check out the bank.
Bill, you know that cigarette we found in Hunter's car that wasn't his brand?
Yeah?
I think it's the same as these.
Okay, Larry, thanks.
That's definitely the same brand.
Let me see that a second. Something's odd. Isn't there... I know. Isn't there supposed to be a tax stamp on these?
Sure there is. You're right, it doesn't have a tax stamp.
So what does that mean?
It means it was bought at a free port.
Or a military base.
Exactly.
He didn't say what time he'd be back.
I see. Well, what time did he leave? Do you know that?
Oh, about 3 o'clock. What's this all about, Sergeant?
What was the relationship between your son and your husband?
What's the purpose of all these questions?
Hello, Matt.
Hi. What's happening?
They want to know what the feeling was between you and your father.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hunter, do you smoke?
No, I don't.
Then may we assume that this is your son's brand?
Now, we have to ask you some questions. First, I have to apprise you of your rights.
Yeah, sure. Just let me get rid of these.
You got no gun.
And that's when you decided to kill your father.
I don't know how my father found out about it, but he did. That Monarch was planning a robbery. But he told me about it and said he'd have to either talk him out of it or bust him. Anyway, I saw a way of letting Monarch and his buddies do all the work and cashing in on it. You know, there was over $2.5 million.
And you just followed Monarch around, huh?
That's right. I hung around the bank until they came out. They really did a good job. Patrol car passed by 3 times, never caught on. Well, that's it, I guess.
When do you want to get that typed up for us, please? Thank you. Matt, your mother's here. She asked if she could talk to you. You don't have to if you don't want to.
It's okay.
Mrs. Hunter, you want to come in, please?
Would you like to sit down?
May I talk to him alone, please?
Yes, I'll have to handcuff him.
Is that necessary?
It's a regulation that there's no policeman in the room with him.
We can stay. It's okay, Mom.
He was your father.
I didn't even know him. How could I? He's always with his damn parolees. How many nights a week was he home, huh? How many times did we have dinner together?
But, Matt, that was his job.
Job hell.
But you're forgetting all the other things he did do with you.
Yeah. And always with some guy just out of prison. He never took me. Just me. There was always some car thief, some con man, some junkie, some pimp. They were always more important to him than you or me. I did it for you, too.
For me?
I was gonna take care of you. I was gonna make make sure you had anything you wanted. All those nights you spent alone, I was gonna make them up to you.
I was alone, yes, but that was my way of sharing his work, his life. It was my way of helping. I loved him.
Bobby, do you have that file on Berger? That's it. Thank you. Hi. Maxine, hi. Come on in. Sit down. How do you feel?
Oh, just about the way I look. I just wanted you to know that tomorrow is the day for the interview you set up for me.
Oh, that.
Pepper, with my record, do you really think that I could work for Perot?
The first time I talked to you, you said that you'd go to the police if you thought one of the others had killed Matt Hunter.
Yeah, but that's the way I felt.
That showed me that you knew we weren't all bad, that people could come to us. And you certainly know the needs of a parolee, because you've been there. I think they'll take you.
Well, I don't know how all of this is gonna work out, but at least I don't have that other problem anymore.
What's that?
You being a cop in white.
Now, wasn't that silly?
All right.
It hurts when you smile.
Hi, fellas.
Hey for that beer?
This is Maxine. Bill, Charlie.
Hello, Maxine. How are you?
Hi. She's crossing over to our side of the street.
Oh, she's crossing over to our side of the street. She'll have to eat the food at Vinny's.
Oh,
You know, that's the young from a test.
Are you in trouble?
Finish it on the other side, I think.
I can't do it. What if I hit the wrong spot?
My boy, it's only a stone. It's not flesh and blood.
Nathan, if he can't do it.
Relax, Julian. You'll live longer.
I don't want to relax. I want to go home to my wife. I worked 30 years to become a boss, so I could go home when I wanted to go home. Yes?
Lieutenant Udo, burglary detail, we'd like to talk to you.
What about?
Some stolen items. May we come in? We had this confidential tip. We have to check it out.
You'll have to show me your credentials. More than just a badge. I can't just let anybody walk in here.
Credentials?
Yeah.
Show him. Now we want to see some stone, some nice uncut stone.
Well, we're not expecting a shipment of stones until the day after tomorrow. It's been a little slow, and...
The stones, where are they?
Julian, I wonder...
Go in the back, Nathan, please.
You!
Better get you to a doctor.
It's only a scratch, but let's play it safe, okay?
Real?
Yeah.
You take the truck. We'll meet you back at Barney's in 45 minutes. You got it?
and see what's up.
Howdy. Oh, hi. You having a little trouble with this jobby? Oh, this jobby is on the hot list, and I got to get it back to the station real fast.
You're not in gear.
Huh?
Don't you know how to use a clutch in a gear shift?
No, I drive an automatic. Do you think you can show me?
Anything for our friendly policeman. Hop out.
Okay. Hurry up, huh? Listen, I think I better check in and see what's up. I'll come back later.
Hey, Carmen, sit up. Gonna put it in neutral, hop in.
What's up?
We got us a diamond around.
Anyone hurt?
Yeah, one guy was killed.
Why'd they call us in?
Well, the gang impersonated police officers. I guess the chief figured this gave us something in common.
Six years ago, back in New York, 47th Street, the Diamond Center, you know. I used to work there before we moved out to California.
Please go on, Mr. Sharpness.
3 of them. Just like today. The boss lets them in because they act like cops. And I still can't believe it.
What's that, sir?
One of them. I saw him again today. The one who shot Julian. The same one who murdered one of the men back in New York 6 years ago.
Mr. Sharpness, you feel like making a trip down to headquarters, looking at some pictures with us?
Can I make a phone call first to my daughter?
Absolutely.
Here.
Thank you. His last words. Practically his last words, he said, I worked for 30 years so I can go home when I want to go home.
Oh, man, I'm late. Old lady's gonna be on my back again. 2 old ladies.
Your wife and your mother? In one apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Your wife, she's a Chinese, ain't she?
Vietnamese. I met her a couple months before I was discharged.
Your mother must have been shocked. Did she take it all right?
Sure. What's not to take okay? Anyway, I really like my lady. And she's pregnant now, so I guess it's got to be okay for everybody.
That guy seemed peculiar to you.
What guy?
The cop who was sweating. The cop who was carrying the box.
Oh, yeah.
So we put the box in the back of the truck. Then he gets in the truck, and the cop can't even work the gear shift.
Yeah, you know, that really was weird.
Let's see what he put in there.
Holy, you're not gonna break in, are you?
Ain't you curious?
Well, yeah, sure, but...
Look, get something to open this up. Come on, either help me or get lost, will ya? I don't need a spectator watching me. Go on home, kid. Women folks never let you pull this off.
Diamonds. You don't know who they belong to, though.
A bunch of crooks. Who else? Maybe even crooked cops.
You'd be stealing them, too.
Hey, stealing from thieves ain't stealing, number one. Number two, all the stuff is covered by insurance, so nobody's getting hurt.
Hey, you want in on this or not? Wait. There's another one.
Kurt Ulrich, alias Lieutenant Udo.
Let's see that. He used to be an investigator with a big insurance company. He got caught as a principal in an insurance fraud. New York PD says this guy's a real bad dude.
Julian, there was a man, vital, alive, with virtues and faults, but a man. And now he's gone.
We saved you some dim sum. Dig in.
What about some fried shrimp?
No, didn't have many of those left.
Oh, thanks.
Well, they were really greasy. You wouldn't have liked them. Joe?
Nope.
Greasy, huh?
Really bad, bad.
How'd you make out?
Well, I had a little talk with our friend Willie. Word of the diamond heist is all over the street.
And?
And the word is that the crooks didn't pull it too clean. Willie's sources heard that the merchandise was supposed to be moved within hours after the robbery. There were a few hot fences all over town just waiting to move in on it. Only the crooks couldn't deliver.
You mean they didn't deliver?
No, I mean, obviously couldn't deliver for some reason.
Any theories?
One, that they lost the merchandise.
Lost the merchandise. Come on, William.
Lost the merchandise or left it somewhere?
Like where?
Like in the area. Maybe they were afraid to move it with all the black and whites rolling in.
It's a possibility.
So chances are, if all this tracks, they'd be back to get it.
It's a long shot. It's worth setting up a surveillance on it.
Want a fortune cookie?
Shrimp was greasy, huh?
Slipped right through my fingers.
You wouldn't have liked it at all.
Police estimated the value of the stolen diamonds as well over $1 million. Thus far, no arrests have been made, but a police spokesman said they have 2 excellent leads.
What's the matter with you? I want to get the basketball scores.
He's tired.
Not getting enough sleep is his problem.
Mom, we're moving out. I've been looking for a house.
Where'd you get that much money all of a sudden?
I bet on a long shot.
Now she gets a house. I gotta see it to believe it.
You want to know something? You're gonna see it.
Beautiful.
Amateurs, that's good news anyway.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have happened if he knew how to drive.
Now listen, you. I never said I was a truck driver. And it all happened because Ulrich here got shot. And you big shot, you are the one who panicked, killing a man. Now you promised me there wasn't going to be any of his Billy the Kid stuff, right?
Listen, you little punk.
Now you moron, don't you call me a punk.
Got it.
Hey, look. What do we do now?
That looks like the cops. Now run, I'll cover you.
Help! Help, please! Help! Help!
What's the trouble, buddy? What's the problem?
Police!
Yes, we're the police. We're the police.
I need an ambulance.
What happened?
Well, I was walking along and some guy stopped me and another guy from behind, you know.
Where'd they go?
Officer, I don't know. I really need an ambulance.
Okay, all right. Okay, come on. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, you gonna be okay there?
Yeah, it's time
All
to
right,
ambulance.
I'll get it.
I really
All right.
do.
Okay, stay there. Okay, fella, call the ambulance. They'll be here in a second. Police, stop.
All units in the vicinity. Ambulance shooting at the construction site. 40th and Nordic. Officer involved.
What's going on here? What happened to your partner?
We're chasing a couple of muggers. He got hit.
How you feel?
Oh, it's all right. I think it'll be okay. Just a couple of ribs.
How about the crooks? How many were there?
2. There was a eyewitness, but he's gone. We came running up here. He was in the back of the truck. Came running out here like a crazy man.
What'd he look like?
Well, he was slight built, about medium height, wore a brown suit, well dressed.
Did he look like either of these guys?
Yeah, that one.
This one, you sure?
Yeah.
You're damn lucky. These guys at the Diamond Exchange killed a jeweler. Hey, Pat, flash your light down here, will you? This must be the place.
Yeah. Hey, Bill. Bill!
Could that be real?
If it is, I just retired.
Well, here's what we got so far. A murder, coupled with $1 million worth of missing stones. 2 suspects ID'd. And we gotta figure that some jerk or jerks who stumbled in off the street just ripped off the stones.
Look, you think it could be some of the guys over at the construction site across the street?
Very easily could be, yeah. I got Pep checking on that right now. Tell you, whoever it is, they're gonna do a lot more stumbling before they get up and walk. And if these guys ever catch up with them, they're gonna be in a world full of hurt.
So, what's the plan? What do we do? Wait till somebody buys a new TV or a new car or quits their job? What?
I wish we had that kind of time.
I just phoned the foreman. Brought you some carrot cake. They all showed up at work this morning.
They did show up.
Whoever took those rocks shouldn't be dumb enough to quit the next day.
Joe, if they weren't dumb, they'd have kept their hands to themselves in the first place. Don't worry, these guys are gonna make mistakes.
So how do we get next to them?
Well, you can't go in as workers. They'd be wise to anybody new coming in.
Well, somehow or other, Pep, I don't visualize you with a big jackhammer in your hands.
Can you visualize her with a money changer on her hip?
I don't get it.
I was thinking of the coffee queen.
Who's she?
He. Runs a fleet of catering trucks. Takes bets on the side. Last time I caught him, I was on another case. I didn't have time to run him in. Still owes me one for that.
He operate a truck near the construction?
If he doesn't, he will.
What do you want with one of my trucks? Is this some kind of a shakedown? What's going on here?
We just want to do a little moonlighting.
So just relax, will you? Will you take it easy, CJ?
Relax. Easy. What experience you two got? I got a reputation to keep up. You give lousy service, who gets hurt? Me.
Would you look at that figure? Now, she's going to sell more hamburgers and French fries than all the rest of your rejects put together. Trust me.
No way.
You know what I just thought about? The last time we saw each other. I think I still have some of your old markers in my desk drawer. Would you remind me when we get back to the office to check that out?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Just don't skim too much off the top.
Now, that's what I like about you, CJ. The eternal pessimist. Let's go pick out a truck.
Any customers run up any big debts lately?
On coffee and donuts?
Oh, come on, man. You gonna tell us you don't still take bets?
All these years we've been acquaintances, now you're in a cut.
Look, I'm not interested in your nickels and your dimes, CJ. We're investigating a murder.
It happened on 40th Street, near the construction site there.
Oh, yeah, that one. Well, there was one guy that I had to turn his paper over to the collection agency, and the boys let him know the way he's falling behind on his payments, he's soon going to have a lot of wire to hold his jaw together. But I think he took off the pressure by promising him some payment pretty soon.
What's his name?
Strabo, big guy, scar on his cheek. Drinks a little too much. If I was you, I'd stay away from him unless you had a baseball bat and two guys holding his arms.
CJ, if you ever again throw a man to the collection agency, I personally am going to bust you myself.
Okay, I can take a hint.
That's not a hint, believe me. Where's that truck? Which one?
Take that one, it's all loaded up.
Got the keys in it?
Yeah. Hey, cowboy, you gonna pay for that thing if you wreck it?
Does the chicken have lips? Hi, fellas. Well, don't everybody crowd around at once. Come on.
Get a new coffee, Queen?
Yeah. I just got crowned. My name's Annette. What's yours?
If you're the queen, baby, then I'm the king.
Oh, yeah. How about him?
You in the same kind of business as those other coffee queen trucks?
Take bets? Huh. Honey, only on marriage. 4-time loser. But I say, hang in there. That's my motto. Thanks, pal.
That new old man up there in the truck?
Him? That's Mr. Thank you, pal. Mr. Chester DeBono, my assistant. He'll do till the real thing comes along, if there's any left. Why don't you tell him what you want? Okay. Hi there, Tiger.
Hi.
Don't you want anything from the Coffee Queen?
My buddy's getting me a soda.
Oh. Well, we make real good... Thank you, pal. We make real good sandwiches.
Well, thanks. My wife made my lunch for me.
Wouldn't you know, all the interesting ones are married.
Thank you, ma'am.
I bet she's real pretty. And you got real pretty kids, too.
Yeah, she is. They aren't. I mean, we don't have any yet. She's expecting now.
Hey, come on, everybody, drink up. The next one's on me. Come on, come on. Hey, Bob, give everybody a taste. Come on, Bob, let's have some whiskey over here. I got some Come on, lovely entry. Everybody's not up. Everybody in the place. The guys. All right. Thanks, man. We got it, baby. We got it. Hey, everybody.
Big spender. Guy's buying all the drink.
Oh, name's Strabo.
Is he always so generous?
I don't know how you can afford to be. Maybe you robbed a bank or something.
Is that what you think? What time is the next coffee break?
That's 3 o'clock, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sure looks pretty good in that old uniform, doesn't it?
Well, thank you very kindly. When I put it on this morning, Harriet started to return all the new dresses she bought. Thought I had a reduction in pay.
Listen, why don't you just follow us in when we go back?
Will do.
That's the old bait, huh?
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? How you doing, fellas? Come on. Little old Coffee Queen's back. Uh-oh.
Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Who else? That's for the cover?
Hey, lady, you're new here, aren't you?
Yeah?
Let me see your Board of Health certificate.
Well, I got me a temporary. I didn't bring it with me.
Hey, Chief. That lady's a public utility. You can't shake down a public utility.
You don't get a Board of Health certificate, you don't come back here tomorrow.
Rotten fuzz. What's he bugging me for?
Hey, is that for real?
Everything you see is for real. I don't have to fake nothing, big boy.
You sure you ain't got an old man?
Honey, thanks, pal. I bought this with my own hard-earned money. Well, I got me a kind of a discount connection, you know. Friend I know downtown. Gets you great bargains if you know him.
You mean swag, huh?
Huh?
You know, hot stuff, hot goods.
I don't know. If the cops can't catch the thieves, why should I pass up a bargain? Would you?
Do you think I could get to, meet this friend of yours?
You? Forget it. He don't need you.
Maybe I got some stuff I could sell.
What, a gold hard hat?
I got some stuff my mother left me.
Honey, let me tell you. My friend, he don't fool around with no little old ladies' two-bit costume jewelry. His hands only touch big rocks. Big.
Your little friend there, the one you think is so sweet.
Yeah?
I got a strong feeling he's in on this thing.
What do you mean?
Well, he's obviously a close friend of Straybo's. So Pete tailed him at noon. Heard he's been asking questions about real estate. Yeah, he wants to buy a new house. And I don't mean the small economy model.
Mrs. Fuller? Mom?
Good morning, ma'am. We're making a survey of this neighborhood.
I'm sorry,
I wonder if you or your husband have recently considered buying a new car or a major appliance.
Who is it?
I don't know.
What are you selling?
Nothing, ma'am. I merely wondered if the lady here...
Why don't you go and bother somebody else, huh? How many times have I got to tell you, don't open the door?
What happened to Miss Pumpkin Pie today? Guess you didn't get that Board of Health certificate, huh? What's your name?
Fuller. Jim Fuller.
Jim Fuller. Well, you didn't happen to hear about somebody suddenly getting rich out here, did you?
Yeah, me. Got a refund on my income tax.
Look, there's a big reward out for the recovery of all that ice, in case you hear something. Think about it.
What was he pushing? Tips on the stock market?
I want to know if I noticed anybody who suddenly got rich around here.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. There's nothing to worry about.
It's easy for you to say.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if I get busted, what happens to my wife?
Well, the way I hear she looks, she ain't gonna have any trouble. One word about me to anybody. And your lady's gonna need a lot of life insurance.
Hi, fellas.
Okay, can I talk to you for a minute?
What is it, Blue Eyes?
Remember what I told you yesterday about some jewelry my old lady left me?
Oh, what about it?
like it?
What is it?
Are you kidding? It's a diamond. It's uncut, but it's the real McCoy.
Oh. Oh. I'm not for sale. Cut or uncut?
You didn't think I was going to give it to you.
Honey, what do you want?
The question is what do you want out of life? To work on this roach wagon for the next 20 years or to make some real money now? Some real warm bread.
You mean it's hot?
I mean bread, period. I'll give you a commission. 5%, maybe more. If you introduce me to that guy you were telling me about, so I can get this cut now. And a few more I can get my hands on, maybe.
I don't get involved in any transactions or anything. I just pick up a little information here and there, and he takes care of me.
Maybe I'll take care of you. Say like 10%. We'll talk about it after I meet him. We'll talk business, okay?
Well, I don't know.
Now, what do you need, an okay from him?
Chester? Boss just put him on my truck. He's some kind of relative.
There's something going on between you two.
Me and him? Not jealous, are you, Tiger?
Me jealous of him? Hey, Chester, get out here.
Huh? Yeah, what do you need?
Come on now, I want to talk.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
You're the boss's nephew, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
What's the matter? Can't you get a job on your own?
I guess not.
Guess not, but you're probably stupid, right? Think you're a big ladies' man, too? That big, beautiful girl in there, huh? Think you're something, huh?
Hey, listen, I kind of busy right now. I haven't got time to play games, okay, man?
Hey, Strangle! Hey, Strangle! Hey, that's it! Get out! Oh, that's it! Get out! Get back in your truck! Get over here! Get over here! What do you think you're doing? You want to get arrested?
I've had my share of animals.
Out of your mind, showing diamonds around like they were popcorn.
Shut up!
You're the one that's gonna screw this thing up for us. You and your big mouth.
Hey, come on.
You okay?
Yeah, considering I just got attacked by a psycho.
Somehow I gotta get alone with Fuller.
I'll get Pete to set it up for you.
The one I talked to yesterday's a real gorilla. The only way you're gonna get anything out of him is to kill him.
Yeah, but the other one, the young one, looks real easy to me.
Not easy, but approachable. He's got a beautiful little Oriental wife, a doll of a wife, and she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm. A pregnant doll. I love Oriental porcelain. Exquisite and extremely fragile.
You got radiator trouble?
Yeah. Hi.
Can I give you a lift home?
Nah, it's probably out of your way.
I got no man to go home to.
Let me get my keys, okay? You sound sad.
Hey, come on. Do I look sad?
You know when you smile, you look saddest of all.
Boy, you sure understand women. Your wife's a very lucky girl.
Yeah. I wish somebody would tell that to my mom. All three of us live together.
You and your mother and your wife all in the same house?
A one-bedroom apartment. Belongs to my mom. You know, when I try and be alone with my wife, it's like both of us are illegal aliens.
That sounds awful. Was it your mother's idea that you move in?
Not really. Well, I mean, she suggested it. And it seemed like the right time to say okay. I was just back from Nam with my wife, and my mom meant well. She knew I didn't have any money, and she knew it was going to take me a while to get my union card.
Honey, the world is full of people who mean well. Seems to me you should be moving out pretty soon.
I am. Soon. I got lucky last week.
Yeah?
My wife doesn't even know it yet, but I made a down payment on a fantastic place in Rolling Hills.
Woo! That must have been some jackpot.
Yeah.
Well, I better get you home fast.
Except there's a problem.
Yeah?
I wish I could talk about it with my wife.
Well, why don't you?
Oh, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I know how it goes. Hey, that friend of yours, what a temper.
Oh, he's got his good days and he's got his bad days.
Hey, what the heck? All I took in was $30 the whole day. You want that? He ain't even with me. Shut up! What are you messing with him for?
Come on, you come. Come on!
Yellow pickup truck. I didn't get the license. Sorry. I guess I blew it.
We're not far behind them. We'll see if we can make them. And you better take care of that head of yours.
I didn't finish with Jimmy Fuller.
Roger.
Now, Jimmy, the way I understand it, you took something that you hadn't any business to take. Am I right so far?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have something of ours, and we want it back. Now, when and where do we get it?
Okay. I knew it was a stupid thing from the beginning.
That's good. Then I take it we can count on you having it for us tonight.
Okay.
What time, like 9 o'clock?
All right.
Where?
The construction site.
You have the uniform, Rio?
Yeah, right here.
By the way, Jimmy, if you had any thoughts of calling the police and perhaps setting a trap for us tonight, I really wouldn't if I were you. Rio here will be keeping watch over you and your exquisite little wife.
Hi, Mom.
Jimmy.
Mom, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Mr. Smith. Yeah, he's an old Army buddy, and we've got some business to talk about. Yeah. Where's Mai?
In the kitchen, making a stew. Isn't anybody gonna answer that? Hello? It's for you.
Yeah.
Hello, Jimmy. It's Canette.
Oh, yeah, hi.
You okay?
Yeah, things are just great.
Listen, Jimmy, those men, you knew, didn't you? What did they want, Jimmy? Jimmy?
I think we got a bad connection, but I can hear you, so go on.
If you're into loan sharks and they're squeezing you, I have a few $100s I could lend you. I want you to know that.
No, thanks, hon. Nothing like that.
You want to get together and talk about it someplace?
Yeah, sure, I'd like that. I really would. But I got a guest here, a friend, and my wife's in the kitchen right now cooking dinner.
All right, Jimmy. But if you need any help, I even know a few cops that are practically human, okay?
Okay.
You know, you seem more concerned with protecting these amateur thieves than recovering $1 million in stones and solving a homicide. Now, a man has been murdered.
Chief, our priority all along has been to nail the killers, to get the guys who killed Julian Copeman, but with some kind of evidence that'll stand up in court.
How soon?
I think it's coming to a head tonight, all of it.
Okay, I want a report first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you'll get your report. Pep, do you really think that Fuller's giving it all back?
Yeah. Following which, since he knows who they are now, they'll probably kill him.
Oh, well, can't we stake him out?
They're too smart for all of them to meet him. I figure probably one of them will hang back.
Keep an eye on his wife?
Yeah. Pete, get on Fuller's tail. Get somebody to watch the wife.
All right.
If we can find out where the exchange is going to take place, we could get there first.
And the only other one who knows where the diamonds are is your buddy, the animal.
Who is it?
Your coffee queen. Canette? Hi there, Tiger. Can I come in?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, looks like you're going on a trip.
Yeah,
Little vacation?
a little hunting trip.
Huh?
Well, to what do I owe this honor?
I wanted to apologize. I didn't really mean that out by the truck today.
What do you want here?
Well, I wanted to apologize. And, listen, I think your friend Jimmy, I think he's in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I don't know. His car broke down, see, and I offered to drive him home. He seemed really nervous about something. I don't know, gamblers, loan sharks. I've known a few, but these guys stopped my truck, took Jimmy. I just phoned him. He's all right. Said after tonight, everything's gonna be okay.
How'd you know I lived here?
I talked nice to the foreman.
Well, what else do you know?
Maybe I got this all backwards, but it sounded to me like he's about to lose his life savings. I don't know what it's all about, but I just thought, well, I mean, since you're his buddy and everything, he sounded so desperate. Thought maybe you might want to help him out in some way.
Did he say what time he was going to meet these guys?
No, I think he just said tonight.
Guess I still got time to get there first.
Get where?
Look, I'll be back as soon as I can, right? Now, if you want, you could stay here. We could get together with that guy you mentioned. Deals in pins and stuff.
Okay.
And maybe we'll have a little business for him tonight. And like I said, baby, I'll do right by you. Right? Now stay here and don't answer the phone.
What do you need that thing for?
The night's full of desperate characters, baby. And I'm one of them.
Yeah, Pete, anybody watching Fuller's house?
No, but 54 said when Ulrich came out, he was alone.
The Latin's still with him.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Say hello to the boss's nephew, Strabo.
Oh, man.
I'm a cop, and you're under arrest. Cuff him, Joe.
Right.
Get your hand off the gun. Take your hand off the gun.
Come on, come on. There we are. Come on, big boy. Over this way.
You little fake! I knew you had no class.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Anytime, Sergeant.
Here's your $1 million. I want you to get him out of here before the professionals show up.
Bill, looks like the head honcho's not taking any chances.
He'll be back to pick up his buddies. Heads up, we got company.
It's not there. You think this is some kind of amateur night we're playing? Police, freeze! Hold it right there!
All right, get out of the car. Put your hands up in front where I can see the two. Hold it! Hold it! Freeze! Drop it! All right, drop it! Drop it!
You're a cop.
Yeah.
You do your job good.
Lucky for you.
Fuller, thanks for your help. I don't know how you got mixed up in this mess, but I guarantee you it'll go in your favor. Let's get down to headquarters.
I guess I should have stuck to the job that I know best, but you know how it is.
Yeah, we know.
Listen, would you call my wife for me and tell her what happened?
Yeah, I'll call her. But you do the explaining. Well, I'm not sure. No, I don't know. Oh, hold on. Here he comes now. Listen.
Get off the phone. I want you to help me with my speech to the recruits.
I got CJ on the line.
Oh, you're lucky.
He wants to know what you did to those ham and cheese sandwiches.
What I did to the ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, he said sales went up 75% when you made them.
Tell him instead of American cheese, I used Italian mozzarella.
Mozzarella?
Yeah, you know, it's made from buffalo milk.
CJ, did you ever milk a buffalo?
Listen, be sure this is all cleaned up before we leave.
Suicide. It's the only explanation.
Well, if that's so, Mrs. Goddard, that makes 2 in 6 weeks. Maybe you should be running a psychiatric unit here instead of a high school.
No, the Markov girl was a case of drug overdose.
Which can be another way of committing suicide.
As you know, Sergeant, I've been against this whole investigation from the very beginning.
Yes, I know you
Now,
have.
this is not a ghetto school. We do not have those kinds of problems here at MacArthur High.
Well, apparently you do now, Mrs. Goddard.
Hi, Miss Goddard. Officer, may I speak to you?
Sure, son. What do you want?
Well, I'm Eric Miller. I'm the editor of the school newspaper.
Huh?
Do you know how Jerry was killed?
What makes you think it wasn't suicide?
Not a chance. Everybody in school knew that Jerry was pushing drugs.
Everybody? Seems like you know more about it than we do.
I doubt that. But if we can be of any help,
we'll let you know.
Okay.
Who is this kid?
Well, his father's Walter Miller. He's city councilman for this district.
Okay.
I'm going to my office.
Yes, why don't you do that, Mrs. Goddard?
Go. That's it. All right, drop your arm. Okay, now let's roll it around.
It's not a bad view.
Okay.
No, sir.
That's it. Roll it way
Hey, listen, I'm
out.
going to be tied up here longer than I thought.
Stick it out there.
Why don't you get back to the coroner's office and be there when they post the body?
Now reverse.
Okay.
That's now way out. Come on. That's it. Now touch that fence with your tail. Come on. Stick it out. Reverse. Yeah, doesn't that feel good? No? Okay, reverse. There. That's it. You're doing great. Good. Okay, reverse again. Now touch that fence with your butt. Okay, shake those wrists now. We're gonna do the lunge left first. Okay, here we go. Stick it out. Okay. Get it out there now. That's the way. Good. Okay, right foot. That's it. Good.
Terrific. That's terrific.
Oh, relax a sec, girls. Hello.
Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt that, but Miss,
Jameson, Mary Jameson.
I'm Sergeant Crowley with the police department.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Well, I wonder if I might ask you a few questions. I suppose you heard about the death of one of your students here last night.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible, awful. But I don't think I could be of much help to you. I've only been here a few weeks.
Well, I just need a little background information. Would you mind?
No, can you hold on a second?
Sure.
Hey, Sam! Sam, can you come here a minute?
What's up, Miss Jameson?
You want to give the girls a thrill and take over my class for a few minutes?
Sure.
This is Sergeant
Crowley.
Sergeant Crowley's with the police department and wants to ask me a few questions. This is Sam Jennings.
Hey, it's a real pleasure, Sam. I certainly know that name.
You do?
You bet I do. You were all city 3 years straight right here at MacArthur, and your second year with the NBA, you were all pro. Sure, I know all about you, man. Well, it's a shame that trouble you had with your knee.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sam works for the school now, equipment manager.
Is that right?
He's all yours, girls.
Nice meeting you, Sam.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to run in place. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How's it going?
I was going. Hey, Linda, I've been looking for you. Pepper. Hi. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Oh, just fine. Ron, look who's here. Hi, Ron.
Hey, my favorite sergeant. What kind of tickets you selling this time?
No tickets today. I need a volunteer.
Undercover work?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hey, wait a minute. You don't even know what it is. It's a scam, Sarge.
Narcotics.
Huh?
Narcotics.
Bad news, man.
Now, this is at MacArthur High. I've been working undercover there for 3 weeks.
It's where a kid was killed last night.
Yeah, that's right.
Linda, I don't want you to do it.
Why not?
Maybe those guys into narcotics, they play rough.
Ron, I'm a policewoman.
Yeah, for all of 3 months, huh?
Hey, I'll find you something real soon. I can get somebody else for this.
Oh, no, you don't. You've got your volunteer. And you stop being a male chauvinist pig.
Okay. Hey, but take care of her for me, will you, Pep?
You got it all wrong. She's gonna take care of me.
See you later.
Hi, Mark. Long time no see.
Why did you kill that boy?
Well, that was an accident. Hey, come on, I wouldn't kid you.
What do you want from me?
Well, the man wants to see you. You know, Stemper.
Well, I don't want to see him.
Well, I would think about this if I were you. I mean, what happened to that boy last night could very easily happen to you. Friendship goes only so far.
Don't threaten me.
All right. Try this one on for size, though. Now, the man said that if you don't show up, you're never going to teach another day of school as long as you live. That is, if you live.
What do you want me to do?
Just start driving. I wouldn't let you get lost.
Sergeant, been working on this problem at MacArthur for the past 3 weeks. The only result is another dead student.
Mr. Miller, I told you in the beginning it wasn't going to be easy. Now, you remember this was your idea.
Certainly it was my idea. MacArthur High is in my district. It has become a hotbed of narcotics abuse. I owe it to my constituents to do something about
Miller,
it.
let me tell you something. Now, MacArthur is no better and no worse than most suburban schools today. But it's not going to do us any good to go in and start arresting the kids who are pushing the stuff. It's the suppliers we have to nail. Now, that takes time. I said it before.
All right,
it takes time.
all right. I don't expect miracles. I'm sure you're doing everything that's possible.
Well, I appreciate that, Councilman. I am doing everything that's possible. By the way, you didn't tell me that you have a son at MacArthur.
Eric? Yes. Senior.
I met him. Seems like a bright boy.
Wonderful boy. Straight A student.
Listen, Mr. Miller, you're going to have to excuse me. I got a meeting here with some of my
I'll
people.
get out of your hair.
Well, I'll try to stay out of yours.
Hey, Bill?
Come on in.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Just a little overdressed, honey. Absolutely fantastic. I knew Stemper had to be behind this thing. Maybe we're finally getting a break in this case.
Who's Jay Stemper? The name's familiar.
You know, he's a heavy connection. We've been trying to get a hold of him for a long time.
Has his own lab, processes a lot of the stuff himself, but it's like a floating crap game. He keeps moving from one location to another. Every time the boys from narcotics try to bust him, all they get is an empty room.
Well, you know how it was in Prohibition. Keep still moving.
Terrific.
Where did Ross and Ciprio go when they left school?
They went to Stemper's office on East 3rd. They both went in, and then about 30 minutes later, Ciprio came out alone and split.
Pep, I want you to operate this guy, see what you can find out.
Right.
Linda, I want you to cover a Monica Stewart. Pep will clue you in. See if you can set up a buy.
What's this?
Little present. Reds, whites, uppers, downers. Name your own poison. You may have to pop a few on campus to make it look good.
What is it, sugar?
What, you think we're going to waste the real stuff? Linda, there's one thing I want you to understand. Don't take any unnecessary chances. I mean that, okay? Now, if you're undecided about what action to take, don't take any. Not without checking with one of us first.
Right.
Royster and Stiles here are going to keep you under constant surveillance. You're going to be wired at all times. So if you get into anything you can't handle, you just start yelling and they'll be there. Well, that's it for me. Anybody else got anything?
Come on, let's go play cops and robbers.
See you later.
Okay.
Hey, Pep, hang back a minute, will you?
Oh, okay. I'll be right with you then. All right. Yeah. Stein to do the job.
Yeah, listen, Mark Ciprio. I want you to be very careful with this guy.
Yeah, okay.
I believe he's up to his ears in this thing.
Yeah, I know. But it's hard to believe. He just doesn't seem the type.
According to Jerry Cook's mother, Jerry had a date last night with somebody at school. I think it was Ciprio.
You don't think he killed Jerry?
Well, I don't know. You just be careful. You're getting my message, aren't you?
Well.
We late? It's on your last week, man. Now pay up. I haven't got. Give me a couple of days. We already gave you 5 more days. You've run out of time, baby. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Hey, don't hit him again. Okay, what's going on in here?
Mind your own business, lady. Yeah, the girls' washroom is down the hall. You looking for some kind of cheap thrill, Teach?
What's your name?
You some kind of pervert, maybe. We don't like voyeurs. I learned that in French class. You hang out in guys' washrooms? Maybe we better teach you a lesson.
You two don't scare me a bit.
Hey, what's going on here?
Teacher got in the wrong washroom by mistake.
Yeah, we were just giving her directions.
That's right. It was my mistake.
You guys get out of here.
You better get out of here, too. I hate to explain to the next one coming through that door what we're doing in the boys' room. Come on.
What happened in there?
Oh, just a little hassle.
Yeah, I know about those bums. They're bad news. You should report them to Goddard.
I just as soon let it go for now. It's easier than trying to explain how I got involved anyway. Listen, I'm late for class. I'll see you later.
Hi, Miss Jameson.
Oh, hi, Sam.
That police sergeant you were talking to yesterday.
Yeah?
He have anything to say about what happened to Jerry?
No, not much. Why?
I don't know. I just think he should ask me. I know more about what goes on around here than anybody.
Well, they think it has something to do with the drug scene here at MacArthur. You know anything about that?
Me? No. I mean, why should I?
Well, they said it's a big problem.
Well, I don't mess with that.
Well, I didn't say you did, Sam. I just wanted your opinion.
Well, nobody cares what I think, Miss Jameson. My opinion is worth nothing.
It is to me, Sam. It is to me.
I better go. I got a lot to do before basketball practice. See ya.
Right. Hi.
Hi.
Am I disturbing you?
No, come on in. I was just having a little drink.
Thank you. I tried to call you, but your line was busy.
Oh.
I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate your helping me.
Oh, no.
Well, I could have gotten sticky. You know.
It was my pleasure. I mean, it's been ages since I've been able to rescue a damsel.
You did.
Won't you sit down? I hope you like scotch, because that's all I've got.
Well, I really shouldn't.
Oh, you really should. I've been getting quietly drunk by myself on your little company. Whoops. Water?
Oh, a lot of water.
A lot of water and a lot of scotch coming up. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Sure, why not?
Do you do this often?
What?
Get drunk quietly, all by yourself.
Au contraire, my dear. I am what you might say a teetotaler. I only, for unexpected occasions. And speaking of unexpected, to what do I owe the honor?
I really wanted to thank you for today. But, to tell you the truth, I need your help.
Mayo.
Yeah. Tomorrow's health science lecture. I'm stuck.
No, I couldn't.
Come on.
No, I couldn't. The gray matter fails to function when pickled in alcohol. Come on, drink up. There's plenty more where that came from.
I'm fine. Come on, tell me, what's the unexpected occasion?
It's, what you might say, a wake.
Oh. For Jerry Cook.
No. For me. I'm laying to rest the man that never was. The phony Mark Cyprio.
What do you mean, phony?
The big shot idealist who never practiced what he preached.
Oh, I think you're being a little hard on yourself. You're the most admired teacher at MacArthur.
Correction. Was.
What are you talking about?
Well, this is, you might say, the real reason for this is for me to get enough courage to write a letter of resignation.
But why?
Let's just say I'm a coward. Another dead soldier. Almost said student. Another dead student. Oh, God.
They didn't have to do that. I should have stopped them. I should have been the super. It's all my fault.
What was your fault?
Jerry.
Mark, is there anything I can do for you?
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
And so you can see from this one that when the male sperm comes in contact with the female ovum, a very interesting biological occurrence takes place.
Yeah, 9 months, you get a baby.
Very good, Monica. I couldn't have said it better. All right, open your book to page 85.
They said in the office to give you this.
Mary Jo Collins. Oh, we have a new student, Mary Jo. You transferring from out of state?
Yeah, well, my dad got transferred. And I know all about that sex stuff. I had it all in Phoenix.
I'm sure you did. Why don't you sit by Monica? She seems to know all about the subject, too. Okay, you got them open to 85. It's right next to 84. Monica, why don't you tell Mary Jo the homework assignments?
In this course, honey, it's all homework.
Yeah, but you just can't be late with your assignments.
Hi. Welcome to Big Mac.
Hi, I'm Eric Miller. I'm running for student body president.
Big deal. Hi. Boy, this is real slop. Almost as bad as the last school I was in.
Where was that? Phoenix?
Yeah. I've been in more schools than you can count all over the world. My dad's an architect.
That sounds super. I never get to go anywhere.
What does your father do?
He's a doctor.
Hey, that's pretty heavy.
My mother's dead. He's got a new girlfriend, though.
You like her?
She's a witch. She's only 4 years older than I am.
Oh, that's tough. Okay.
Mark? Hi.
Hi.
How do you feel?
Rotten.
I'm not surprised.
I made a fool out of myself last night. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It happens to everybody sometime or other.
Did I say anything out of line?
I really wasn't paying much attention.
Oh.
You had quite a bit to drink.
Yeah, well, I'd like to make it up to you. Oh, would you like to have dinner tonight?
No, you don't have to do
No,
that.
really, I'd like to. I know a little place. Pick you up about 7:30.
Sure, why not?
Hi.
Hi, Eric.
Got those biology notes for me?
Sure.
Good. Here's the ones from history.
Thanks.
Don't forget to vote for me Friday.
Right.
Bye-bye.
You're late. I'm here. Come on. Where are we going? Come on.
Hi.
Hi. Sammy, this is the girl I was telling you about.
You knew here.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Thanks. Why don't you meet me at the river bottom after practice?
Okay.
Good. See you.
Hey, what's with this dude? Don't worry, he'll come around. Where is it we're supposed to meet him? Just the place we hang out. It's called the River Bottom.
You know it?
I sure do. It's a beer bar in the valley.
Police emergency. This is Sergeant Anderson. Request the ambulance immediately at MacArthur High. Girls' gymnasium. Please hurry. Right, on the double. No, Bill. The ambulance is on the way now, and I can handle the arrest here. What about Linda?
She's out making a buy.
All right, talk to you later.
Mr. Anderson, hi. I heard about what happened. It's terrible. Can you give me a few details so I can write a story on it?
Yes, Eric. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to you about a lot of things. Down at headquarters.
Come on, hang in there, baby. Don't quit on me now.
Oh.
I did it. That's 84,000. You'll never beat that, Sam.
Oh, okay, I surrender.
That's $5 you owe me. Where'd you learn to play like that? Look, I was going with you. Phoenix taught me. Listen, I'll play you once more.
No way.
I gotta go to the ladies.
You want known?
No. I thought you were supposed to get me some stuff.
Hey, what's a nice little chick like you doing fooling around with that stuff?
How about yourself? How'd you get hooked, Sam? I thought you were supposed to be a big-time basketball star.
Well, I had a lot of operations on my knee. And I need it sometimes when the pain gets bad.
Then don't preach at me. I get enough of that at home. Well, what's the deal? It's getting late. Yes, Sam. Are you going to get me something or not? Because if you don't get it, I'll get it from somebody else.
You better be careful. There's a lot of bad stuff going around.
That's why you're my man. I trust you.
Okay. What do you need?
Why'd you pick her? Huh? You could have picked 20 other people in the department that had more experience. You didn't have to pick my wife. No.
I'm sorry, Ma. What can I tell you, man? Would you tell me what in God's name I can say to this man? What did I do, say I'm sorry that I got your wife killed? I'm sorry she got beat to a pulp because we screwed up. We blew the tail. What the hell can I say to her?
Okay, you can blame yourself. There's nothing we can do. It just happened. Besides, I'm the one who picked her. I'm as much at fault as anybody. If you're going to blame somebody, God knows I'm sorry, too.
My God, this is a rotten business.
Sure is.
What are you standing there for? What do you got on Sam Jennings?
Nothing yet. We have an APB out on him.
Charlie, what the hell is going on?
Let me tell you something, Miller. I'm not ready for you. I had your son picked up because I got enough evidence on him. He's guilty up to here in this thing.
That's impossible.
Councilman, there's a girl today who almost died of an overdose, and just before they put her in the ambulance, she told me it was Eric who sold her the stuff.
Well, you can't be sure.
I hope not, for your sake.
So you saying you're certain you were nowhere near the campus when Jerry Cook was killed, right?
Somebody would tell me what's going on here.
In a minute.
Hey, Joe.
I have no... What are you doing here?
I'm a police officer, Mark. I'm investigating narcotics at MacArthur High.
Sit down. Come on, you know what this is all about, sit down.
No, I have no idea.
Come on, man, we're not in any mood to play games with you. Now, one of our policewomen was killed last night by some of your dope peddling friends, and we think you're involved.
It's funny.
What's funny?
I was gonna tell you all about it when we got home.
Yeah, well, you just tell us all about it now.
I was at the stadium when Jerry Cook was killed.
Why were you there?
I knew he was on drugs. I knew he was pushing them. I tried to get him to quit. That night he called me at home and he said he wanted to meet me. Said he'd finally decided. But that he was afraid of the people he was working for.
Did he give you any names?
He said he'd tell me when we got together. Said that if I thought he should, he'd turn himself into the police. But I was too late.
What happened?
He was struggling with someone. Then he fell. I looked up and I recognized the person.
Mickey Ross?
That's right. How did you know?
Because he's the same person who met you in the school parking lot the next day.
Where did you know him from?
We lived on the same block together. We were kind of kids together.
What about Jay Stemper? Do you know him too?
Yes, I know Jay Stemper. I worked for him.
Doing what?
I was a chemist. In his lab. Making and refining drugs.
For sale on the street.
That's right.
Kill Mickey, we'll never nail him.
Just because I'm a cop doesn't mean we're still not friends. He's right. We need Mickey's testimony.
And you gotta help us, buddy. Listen, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to that girl who was killed tonight.
She was just a young girl. Had everything going.
And so do you, Sam.
No! I'm trapped.
No!
I'm just a junkie. That's how they got me to push the stuff. And at my own school.
But it was Stemper. He gave the orders.
You can kick it, Sam. You can be an example to all the kids.
You kill Mickey and it's all over for you, buddy. I mean, you'll never find out.
Believe me, Sam. Trust us.
You wouldn't kid me, would you?
We wouldn't kid you.
Okay, now look. We've got confessions from Monica Stewart and Sam Jennings that you were involved in pushing drugs at MacArthur High, plus a statement from Bonnie Holmes. Now, you got anything to say, Earl?
Okay, it's true. But I was never on that stuff like they were.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just needed that money for my campaign. My dad taught me that. You gotta have a lot of money to run a decent campaign. And a red-hot issue to interest the voters. He'll understand. Get me out of this. He was a great attorney. I thought, you know, just a prank. I'll probably be on, you know, probation for a while. This shouldn't affect my future in politics. You read the papers, right?
Yeah. I read the papers. I got my whole life tied up in that boy. What do I do now?
Well, the way I see it, Mr. Miller, you'll probably live up to your son's expectations. You'll go out and hire him a very expensive attorney, get him off with a very light or suspended sentence.
I don't think that's funny.
Neither do I.